Hey, what's up? I'm Jae Wilder on Cross the Street with Jim.
All right, you ready? Here we go. What is good? I'm here today with Jae Wilder. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be on here.
Thank you for the invite to your wonderful space here. This is your photography studio.
Yes, I'm working on transforming my space so that I have somewhere to shoot people and not have to find different venues. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really excited about it.
This is great. It's always nice when you can transform your own space into something that you really want to do. So,
yes.
How long have you been doing photography now?
Honestly, I picked it up when I was about 15, and then it was just like a hobby for a really long time. And after I have 2 daughters, and after my second one, I was like, I have a lot of people I follow who inspire me to find what you enjoy and do it. So versus working a 9 to 5, I was like, let me just find the things that bring me joy. And so I started the business in April of last year.
April of last year. Look at that. We were just talking. She got some nice gear here. It looks like you started with and upgraded here recently to the new Sony. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The mirrorless cameras are nice, huh?
They are. I don't even honestly want to touch the Nikon anymore.
Multi-talented person as well.
Yes.
Let's go take out your other space here. Look how awesome her place is here. This is not only her home, but she's turned it into...
What?
Wow.
I think on Cribs, what do they say? This is where the magic happens. But...
This is where the magic happens.
Yes.
The Jae Wilder studio.
Come on in.
Look at that. What inspired you to do all this on top of photography?
So art is even closer to me than photography is. I come from a really creative family, so it was something passed down to me. And to be honest, I harnessed my creativity in a really mindful way after I had a loss. Someone I was really close to passed away in 2017, my bad. And then I kind of was just like, I need a way, somewhere to put all this energy. So that's when I honestly started doing a lot of the art that you see. And it's just grown since then.
Yeah, we were snooping, of course, on the Facebook page. And this has to be a hot product of yours. These are amazing. All the girls that I show this to absolutely love those.
Yeah. One of my Instagram followers actually saw my initial booty that I posted that wasn't an earring yet. And they were like, I want those, make them into earrings. So I was like, okay.
You're like, deal, no problem.
Let's do it.
What are you working on today?
So, I don't know if you're familiar with resin, but it has to cure overnight. Mm-hmm. So I actually had a couple things I worked on a couple days ago that I'm going to demold for you guys.
Oh, cool. All right.
So.
This is like the stuff you pour in there? And
yeah, so you these are the 2 things. You mix them together. You can add different colors and stuff, and then they will harden. And so, I saw that sometimes people give you a gift. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make something special.
Oh, thank you. I brought you a gift too. Well, sure. Oh, are you kidding me?
So you can use it as an ashtray or a coaster or a key holder.
Oh my goodness.
And then, one thing I've learned with resin is you always have to have a backup plan because things don't always work out.
Okay.
And mistakes happen, which is... You can kind of see this one turned out a little funky.
Oh, so there's the backup plan.
Yeah, this is an incense holder, but I'm really glad one of them turned out.
That looks fun. Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
That's the first piece of fan art we've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's amazing.
And then I just had another one of these little atom things I love. And it's always a surprise. You don't know what they're going to turn out looking like, but...
Oh, cool. Little stars in there.
Yeah, I really like to do, space-themed, trippy stuff. Are you cuss on here?
Oh,
trippy
yeah.
Shit?
Let it out, girl. Let it out. Also, I noticed you got Dre Makes Waves. Three Fist Flag. Hey, my man. Shout out to Dre.
The first time I saw that flag, I was like, I need one. I don't know how much it is, but I need one. So.
No, we were really proud of Dre. He's a fellow antelope fisherman with the rest of us, and we were really proud of him to do that.
Yes.
Shouts to Dre Makes Waves.
Of course.
So when you finish projects, what's the how do you just kind of release it from there or tell people that you've done it? Or?
I'm still trying to figure out this part because honestly, my passion comes first. I love creating, and marketing and business isn't my natural thing I gravitate towards, but I have a lot of great teachers who inspire me. Charlisa, I was telling him about, she's a boss and always inspires me, teaches me. But I do a lot of pop-ups, and that's where my pieces honestly speak better in person because you can like see them glistening. But I post a lot on my Facebook and Instagram as well.
You get a lot of sales from the Instagram and
Facebook? On my Facebook, yeah. A lot of people will just see it and they'll be like, I want it, but it's still like something I'm figuring out how the best way to...
Like
I love to like selfishly see where my work is going. I want to know who's buying it, where it's going to, but yeah.
The shipping stuff is always kind of... But you can lose if you don't do it the right way.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
for sure. But I've shipped stuff to my friend in Maryland, so California, down south a little bit, so... I'm excited to see where else my work will go this year.
Well, then there you go. Well, we're definitely going to post your Instagram link in the link below there. So everybody can tap in with her, check out Jay's work. She's got great stuff. Again, I've showed these to like 3 or 4 different sets of girls, and they all fell in love with them. So. Yes,
I do so much different stuff, to be honest. Like, I have paintings, I have the earrings, I have incense holders. I want to do stuff with like clay and sculpting, so... Definitely got like ADD a little bit with art, but...
Oh, don't we all?
It's so fun.
I think artists are probably the most wish-washy when it comes to what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. That's why there's just like so much random stuff.
You keep pretty well organized, if I'm being honest.
Anyone who follows me on social media knows this is not what my studio normally looks like, and I spent the last like week like, okay.
So tell us a little bit of a story. How'd you get to the Northwest? Are you a native?
Yeah, born and raised here in Oregon. I've actually, unfortunately, lived on the west side for most of my time. I have family up in Portland, but I was born in Beaverton, went to school out there for a little bit, and then I lived into the Tigard-Tualatin area. But I really like to stay connected with my people in Portland, my people in Salem, so it's nice.
Who do you follow around town? Do you listen to music from around town?
Yeah, I really do. I know you probably get a lot of repetitive names, so I specifically want to drop some names that I haven't heard yet on your that I've seen. A new up-and-coming artist I really fuck with is Egypt, EJIIPT. He's super dope. Let me think of who else. Boca Hayes is dope. Of course, Howard Dees, but I know you hear that all the time. Empress.
Okay. Do you know DJ Denver?
I don't.
Well, I just saw him bumping through traffic there on the way here.
Dope.
So shouts to DJ Denver. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna drop you a line, DJ, if you're watching. I'm gonna try and get you on the show.
Yes.
What do you do for fun other than this? You gotta have.
I love spending time outside. Okay, so a lot of my stuff I use like natural inclusions with. So I'm actually about to go on a trip for my birthday because I love rock hounding, like going and finding like shells and rocks and shit. So that's one of my favorite things to do. And I put these in my art sometimes, in my plant holders. So
this is the one too. We saw these. These are awesome. Yeah. I really like these.
The ones with the rocks are sold out, but I need to make more.
Oh yeah, those are amazing.
Thank
the little plant holder things right here. These are dope.
My birthday's next week, so I'm about to go to the coast and hopefully find a bunch more stuff.
You gonna be 21 again?
Yeah.
21. So you're a mother too.
Yes, I have 2 daughters, so pray for me. But they're great. I love it. And honestly, if I hadn't become a mother, I wouldn't be doing this show. I wouldn't be doing any of this. Like, I was very lost. So they've saved me and definitely make me a better person.
That's great. Kids always find a way to make you do things that you didn't think you could do.
Seriously.
You hang up some things that you wanted to do.
They inspire me. They're my little artists, too. They come in here. They fuck everything up, but they like to help me create stuff.
Is this some of the kids' artwork here?
My oldest daughter drew those, and my little one drew that one.
I like the yellow one. That catches my eye.
Yep.
It's like about my style.
They're fun.
Were you good at anything else? I mean, seems like you're good at just a lot of different things here.
I'm just super creative. I really honestly also am into I do a lot of intimate photography. So I like to help people harness their sacred sensuality. I'm super open-minded. Anyone who knows me knows I'm kink friendly. So that was part of the reason why I wanted a closed-in space so people can feel comfortable. I really want to be inclusive with my art and my photography and the work I do, so...
It's got a great vibe in here all the way around. Let's go check out your photography space.
Yes, let's go look.
Is there any photographers that you like really inspire you?
Oh yeah, Elijah. He's super dope. I think his photography. I want to say Beautiful Feeling. No, I'm gonna have to send you the link for his photography. But Elijah is super dope. Leaf. I saw you do an interview.
Oh yeah,
with him.
Leafs. Shouts to Leafs. Yeah, Mr. Mendoza. Yeah, he's good too.
There's a lot of photographers I admire in the city, but.
It's hard to get out there and, do you know She Hyphy?
I just was watching the interview
Oh, okay,
with her.
yeah, check with her. Oh, no, she's fantastic as well. She's someone kind of self-taught herself too, so.
I love that. I love to meet other people, creatives who've like decided that they just want to learn something. I mean, it's dope when people go to school for something too. Like, I'm not knocking that, but when people kind of just teach themselves and decide to start it, like, that's dope to me.
Girl, there isn't one thing that you've seen on the show that I didn't learn on YouTube, so.
See? What is it? The University of YouTube. I've seen someone with a hoodie like that, so.
I did bring you a gift, too.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you're much of a wine drinker.
I'm gonna be. No,
I just thought wine and art. I was like, this has got to go together.
Thank you
Look at, she had a nice little spread for me when I got here, too. Muffins.
Definitely ate some muffins, but yes.
So the kids, after they wind down for the night, is that generally when you find your time to...
I have a super good situation right now. My mom lives mad close, so once it's like bedtime, I'll send them over to her house, and pretty much all night I'm in here in the studio or editing photos or working on something or fixing the space up. So
what kind of, do you use Lightroom?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Me too. Lightroom. Adobe fan, you got the cloud there, I take it?
I'm teaching myself all of it, and I'm not naturally tech savvy, so it's like the learning curve, but I'm getting there.
Do you like the new recommended picture profiles that they suggest for you?
I might need to do an update because I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, you're gonna love that one. It looks like users from around the globe have submitted their presets.
That's so dope.
And then you can just run your mouse over the top of them and kind of see what they look like quickly.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I need to check it out.
The preset thing I just slowly got into.
I hadn't really checked out the presets too much because when I did look, the edits are always something that, I don't know if I have like a unique style of editing, but I usually just end up doing it all myself anyways.
Right,
but
going through and moving
I'm a perfectionist, like, just like with my art, I will not like put something out until I feel like it's good enough. For the 2.5 years in between when I started doing the resin art and when I started my business, I just accumulated like a museum in my apartment because I was like, it's cool, but let me keep working on it. And then honestly, at my first pop-up, people loved it. And I was like, wait, this is stuff that I've just been sitting on. And so it showed me, like, just because I see my art as being flawed, other people love it. So it was dope.
That's very true. Isn't that weird about art, though, too? You mean, like, the thing that you might not think is that impressive is the one that everybody loves the most.
Honestly, that's what my first pop-up showed me. So I was like, okay.
You were out in Salem not long ago. I saw you had a little post there. You did really well out in Salem.
I do. Like, it's nice because I live, like, almost equally in between Salem and Portland. So there's a really amazing community down in Salem. I went to my first Pride down in Kaiser last year, and they're planning it again for this year. And I'm so excited because it took me, like, 27 years to come out. So
congratulations.
Thank you. It was just super dope. Like, it's nice seeing different communities in different areas and like being lucky enough to be a part of the different communities. So,
well, Birdie Lee and Liz sure wanted to be here today.
I'm excited to meet them.
Yeah, they wanted to be.
I'm gonna have to send you some booty earrings for them. So
they would definitely probably wear them. I'm guaranteeing that. You a coffee drinker too?
I am. We got coffee. Honestly, I drink more tea than coffee, but.
I just went on a tea trip myself.
Really?
Yeah. Heavy tea lately.
Yes. I have a problem, honestly, with my tea collection.
What's your go-to? What is it?
Chai.
Oh, you do the chai?
Any different kind of chai. I'm like, yes.
I'm always that orange spice guy.
That's like my third or fourth, but yeah. That's my go-to if I feel a tingle, because now with COVID, like anytime I feel anything, I'm like, make some orange spice.
She's got an amazing couch here, too, we were kind of talking about before we started. Look at this. It's like a giant puzzle.
Yeah, you can change it around, which I do all the time.
For her shoots. You've used this actually for one of your shoots that I saw, some of the pictures that you sent me?
I had a video I took of the space, but I have my first one booked for, I think, in 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm waiting for some people to come through. Now that it's kind of mostly finished, I'm excited to do some work. These couches, they stay covered almost all the time because of my kids. But then if I know someone's coming over, I'm like, okay, let me make it look nice. But
classic parenting.
Yes, I mean, if I could find a plastic cover for this shape, I definitely would throw that.
Well, let's go look over your studio one more time before we get out of here. On the way out of here, ran through about 15 minutes, pretty quick. You want to give us some special love or some shout outs or some PSAs on the way out of here?
Yes. One thing I have not mentioned yet that I don't know how I forgot, but when I'm in here creating, like, I'll listen to podcasts or whatever, but like 70% of the time I have on PDX radio. Pretty dope experience. My homeboy Rappy.
The Rappy Doozy.
Yes. I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but I stay listening to his shit. I think he's so dope. And that's like the music behind a lot of my work. So
I gotta give a special shout out to Brandon Spalding with Park and Spark.
See, I have so much shit to
another guy that
check
does
out.
similar to what I do. He's been doing it a lot longer than me.
That's dope.
But I watch his show quite often in the same manner.
Yeah.
Doodle around and draw or something.
First, like, seriously, a song will come on I really like, and I'm like, Rappy, this shit is so dope.
He has good taste too. He picks a nice
Honestly,
curated playlist.
Like, I used to just listen to Spotify all the time, but then I was like, dang, this is super dope. And then he has the day of the week, he'll do like the local hits or whatever. So it's really nice to like find new artists around that aren't like, I like finding people that aren't big yet. So.
That's what I do. Just run around and find out. There's so many talented people out here. I just put a post this morning on Facebook. I think a lot of us have amazing, talented friends, and we should try and dig something out of them.
Yes, I'm here for it. And that's why I was talking about Egypt, too. I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about this man yet in the city, but he's doing, like, his lyrics are dope, his flow is dope, so.
Yeah, get him in my inbox. Well,
I definitely will.
And again, this is the most awesome thing ever. It's our first piece of fan art.
Yes.
It's amazing. I'm like crazy. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
If there's ever anything I can do for you in the future, you just let me know.
I'm super excited about this.
Other than that, I'm going to go back and hit that traffic and try and get out of here as soon as I can. Bye.